Good afternoon. Y'all focus, prepping, training. Seeing what happened in South Carolina. A judge home got set on fire. They're saying they're not sure. It doesn't look suspicious, but it's a home of a judge that was on fire. They're asking people not to speculate or come up with, different theories. But again, a judge house set on fire this day and time in this atmosphere that's happened, everything that's happening. Let's not forget, during I think it was 21 or 22, a judge in New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken, somebody rang a bell dressed like a FedEx employee, ended up unaliving her son and the father, which was her husband. And she sat on this, she was supposed to have a case come in front of her, something to do with somebody's files, somebody's files. Again, as I mentioned just the other day, lines has been crossed. Anybody could get unalived, harassed, doxxed, attacked. There's no boundaries. And I always stated, I like to look at it as we got Fortnite happening, we got Call of Duty, and we have Grand Theft Auto. All three of those games, that's the world that we're living in. That's the simulation that we're living in. Sounds crazy? Just think about how people act. Their law is just something to a lot of people nowadays. So with that being said, have a fire plan. Have your fire extinguishers. Have a evacuation plan. And for this particular incident in South Carolina, I believe they was on the water. Some people had to jump out the window, if I'm not mistaken. Some legs were broken. And the rescuers, the first responders, I believe had to come on a boat. So, again, have a plan for a fire in your home. Firefighters, first responders, they're great and they come, they're trained, they're professionals, but they still have to get there. So with EMS, you look on a good day, maybe 7 minutes. I'm not sure the exact response time for firefighters. And if somebody else is having an emergency, then you're delayed even longer. And as far as keeping safe, just know what you say what you want, but there could definitely be consequences. And depending on what kind of job you have, your life might be in danger for the things you do or the choices that you make for your job. But at the end of the day, we're all here to protect our loved ones. So plan and train accordingly. Thanks for tuning in. Freedom Forever. We out.